Hello and welcome to the local Lafourche. My name is Cody Gray, President and CEO of Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism, the tourist commission for Lafourche Parish. And we're excited to have you here join us on a new episode of the local Lafourche, where each month we take you up and down our beautiful bayou to show you all of the new and exciting things that are going on right here in Lafourche. Well, let's start off our segments today with what's new in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. After 4 long years, Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism cut the ribbon on our new visitor center in Raceland. Last Friday, we opened the doors to the public to invite visitors and locals alike to come in and experience our new state-of-the-art center, which serves as a hub for area information on our culture, heritage, food, things to see and do, attractions, and so much more. Our building, of course, is more than just a building. It is also a symbol of resiliency, of community, and of partnership. So let's take you on a quick tour of our new facility. Let me take you on a quick tour of what you can expect whenever you come in here to the center. So behind me, you're going to see, which is the focal point of the visitor center, is the Fun Finder, as we call it. This is an interactive 3D map of Lafourche Parish, showing all of the different roadways, wildlife, scenery that you will see, even down to the bridges in the bayou, from the top all the way down to Port Fouchon at the bottom. There are different display screens, which you have interactive buttons to, which will display different videos on what you can see and do in that general area. All from shipbuilding to wildlife to swamp tours to cultural sites and everything in between. It even lights up on the map whenever you press the button. There is a light that does pop up on the map to show you where that location is actually at. On the very end down here toward Port Fouchon, you can even listen to some of our Cajun French, listen to some of the sayings, learn how to speak a little bit of it, and also hear some Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes. Behind you here, you're going to see the story of the Cajuns, the folks you'll meet here. This is talking about the wetlands culture, talking about our vanishing coast, talking about the importance of our cultural preservation. To your left here, you're going to see our fishing area. So there is no better spot for fishing. We even have an interactive tablet where you can find your own charter fishing guide here in the parish, and we talk about all the different types of species that can be found both in freshwater and in saltwater. Over here to your left, you can get your own photo with Clotilde and Gautreaux. Clotilde and Gautreaux are friendly. Don't let them fool you. You can put in your email address on the tablet that is right there next to the photo booth area. You'll take your picture and it'll email it directly to your inbox, and you'll have your very own Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Gator photo. Here to your left is our Bayou feast wall with our very own talking gumbo pot. We talk about all the different types of smoked meats, all of the sweets, all of the savories, and all of the different cuisine culture that can be found here in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Moving over to the other wall here, you'll see the Eat Grape, Sleep Sound wall. This talks about our food. This really talks about what to order when you're at a restaurant, different Cajun French sayings, and then you can also scroll listings of places to dine in the parish and also places to stay. I would also be remiss on this wall if we did not point out our very own crab. This crab is not just a stationary crab. He does reach up and he does try to snip at you. He is on a 30-second timer, and he is the first one to greet visitors whenever they do walk into the door. And if you'll wait here just a second, he'll probably pop up and snap at you. There he is. Moving over here to our live oak tree wall, this is a replica of the large oak trees that can be found here in Lafourche Parish. We talk about how you can take the driving live oak tour here in Lafourche. We also have a wonderful panel here talking about festivals, Mardi Gras, and unique carnival traditions. As well, to the left of the window here that you'll see in just a second, our national parks and our children's museum as well. The screen directly to your left over here is a rotating playing of things to see and do up the bayou, along with our festivals and events that take place here as well. Right next to these panels, you'll see that there's a tablet for things to see and do, where you can scroll through and find all different types of attractions, boat launches, paddling outfitters like Go Paddle, all the different types of attractions that will help you plan your trip while you're here in the center. To your left of that, you're going to see here, this is the wall which displays all of our upcoming events. They rotate through, and also talks about some Cajun French sayings, again, trying to introduce the language to the people. And behind you here is one of our really cool exhibits. This is our shrimp boat. The shrimp boat here is actually a brochure display, but we're able to use this as a talking point to talk to everybody about the seafood and shrimping industry here in the Bayou region. Over here, you're going to see this is the theater wall. So here, visitors are able to sit down, they're able to watch some really great videos about Lafourche Parish, whether it's what you have to try, how you'll remember Lafourche, and we also have these in both French and English versions. So our French visitors here, our Canadian visitors that come in here, you will find something here that is in your language as well. And a lot of the signage that you'll see around the building here is actually in English and in French. But this theater wall here is to actually give people, a good overview of the parish, to see all of the great things that are to see and do here. You can even take a very quick tour, which is a 3D tour from different sights and sounds around here in the Bayou. And lastly, we're going to move right over here. This is going to be our other photo op area. This is our photo wall where you can poke your head through and pretend like you're playing a washboard, or if you do it from this side looking the other way, you have a seafood boil scene. And that is just a quick overview of the things that you can see and do here in the Welcome Center. There are exhibits that are also outside on the porch areas as well. We have rocking chairs. It's really a communal space for people to sit, to be able to talk and rest on their journeys, or for residents to come in and be able to interact and to be able to learn about the parish that we are very privileged to call home. All of us here, from our board to our staff, are extremely excited to welcome the center to the public, and we welcome you to come on in and check it out for yourselves. And we hope that you will come in and check it out for yourself. We're located at 4484 Highway 1 in Raceland, right next to the US 90 overpass. We look forward to seeing you there very soon. And we'll be right back with our next segment of the local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit. We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!
Welcome back. Well, if you're looking to get a different perspective of Bayou Lafourche, we encourage you to grab your kayak, your paddleboard, or your pirogue and join our friends over at Nicholls for the Nicholls Rec Paddle on Bayou Lafourche. This first-time event combines family, it combines fitness, community, and of course, scenic views of Bayou Lafourche, all starting at 5 p.m. on August 17th. Here to speak with us more about the Nicholls Rec Paddle is Mr. Tanner LaBeouf. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yep, thank you for having me.
So this is the first ever paddle for Nicholls Rec on Bayou Lafourche. Tell us a little bit about what was the inspiration behind this? How did it come to be?
So we were always looking for different ways that we can raise money for the rec and just different things that we can put on not only for our students but also the community. And just having Bayou Lafourche right there is kind of a little perfect spot. So we thought about different things that we could do, spoke to a few different people, and came up with the idea of paddling from the Nicholls Bayou side pavilion that they just built. It's super nice, and we want to kind of share that a little bit more with our students in the community. Down Bayou Lafourche to Melodia boat launch.
Okay.
And so in the sense of just, getting to share that Bayou culture with our students and more with the community, whether they're coming here to school from another country or maybe just another state. They've never experienced a Bayou like we have, so it'd be nice to share with them.
I completely agree. And, it's always a different perspective. I remember the first time, I paddled quite a bit, and the first time I was able to get on Bayou Lafourche in a kayak, it really was seeing the Bayou from a whole different viewpoint. I mean, the scenery, the wildlife, you drive up 308 and down 308 and LA1 every day, and you drive right past it, and you really don't realize what's there until you get in the water and you get out there on it. So that's great. Absolutely. Well, we're happy to see this new event coming to Thibodaux. Tell us a little bit about, start time, dates, routes, what's that kind of looking like?
Yeah, so August 17th is the first Sunday right before school starts for our Nicholls students. Okay. We want it to be like a little welcome back event for them. And like I said, just kind of again, get them to embrace that Bayou culture. I grew up down here, so I swam in the Bayou. I've paddled the Bayou myself plenty of times, gone fishing in it. So not just that, it's been a big part of my life. And again, just gave me that appreciation for what we have down here to offer. But to get to share that with the students and to get to share that with the community as well, it should be a really fun event.
That's right.
So,
I completely agree. So you're starting and ending where?
Starting at the Nicholls Pavilion.
Okay.
It's right across from the John False Culinary Institute. We're going to launch right there. They have that nice little boat launch that they put in.
They do. It's really nice.
Yep. After that, we're going to paddle on down with the current, so it's not going to be a very strenuous paddle. You could almost float the thing if you wanted to. Down to the Melodia boat launch, where we'll then have some food and refreshments at the end, along with the traditional boat building center.
Yes.
They're going to come out and they're going to have some very historic boats that were built by Louisiana natives, by people who that was a way that they provided for their family. That's the way they got up and down bayous and all different places. So to, again, share some extra things about our culture that most people might not know.
That's right.
Especially if they're traveling in.
I don't know. They're working too. Their future home is right there next to, next to the Bayou Side Park right there at Nicholls as well. So definitely recommend everybody to come out, check them out. I mean, they have some really, really great artifacts that are there, some really great information on traditional boat building for Louisiana. And so is there a cost to register? Where can people go and register?
Yes, sir. So for students, it's only $20.
Okay.
For community members, it's $40. We are providing boats for our students. Community members, you will have to bring your own boat. If you don't have a boat, we do recommend go paddle, just like you had mentioned earlier.
Absolutely.
They have paddle boards if you want to paddle board. They have single kayaks, double kayaks. So if you want to paddle with a friend, which we always recommend, the more people, the merrier.
That's right.
And then if you want to share your registration, like that you signed up on Facebook, you can earn $5 off. And if you do refer a friend, you'll get an additional $5 off as well.
All right. So there's a way that you can get actually $10 off if you do it right.
Yeah. And then you could find more information about that on our website. So nichols.edu/recreation.
Okay.
There's a little link on there that says sign up for our paddle down the bayou. If you click that, it'll take you to our information page.
Awesome. So. Well, that is fantastic. And before we wrap up the segment here for those that are listening or maybe don't know about, so what's happening over at Nicholls Rec? What are y'all up to?
So we're gearing up for the semester to start. Semester starts in 2 weeks, so we're getting everything ready for our students. And then next week we actually have a pickleball tournament. And with your registration to the pickleball tournament, you're actually going to get tickets to the week 0 football game.
Oh, great.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. I was going to say, we have that on the next segment too. It's incredibly important. Well, Tanner, thank you so much for being here today. Absolutely. We encourage everybody listening to go register, get out on the Bayou on August 17th. Sir. It's at 5:00 in the evening, so hopefully it's a little less hot for everybody.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And like Tanner mentioned, it's a slow meandering current down. You're not fighting to go up the Bayou. And it'll be ending down at the Melodia boat launch with food and refreshments there. So it'll be a great evening and a great way to get out and explore our most precious natural resource, which is our waterways.
Yes, sir.
Tanner, thank you all so much and good luck on the upcoming semester.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you. And we'll be right back with more of the local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit? We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!
Welcome back. Well, fall is just around the corner, even though it certainly does not feel like fall anywhere in South Louisiana. But, however, it only means one thing: the return of football season. And Nicholls Athletics is gearing up for a big football season ahead, but an even bigger start to that season. On August 23rd, the Colonels will take to the field for Game Day 0, which will be broadcast live on ESPN2, and it will be the first football game in the entire United States broadcast on ESPN2 that day. So we are calling on all Colonels fans to show up, show out, fill the stadium, and represent Louisiana's Cajun Bayou on national television. Here to speak with us more about Game Day 0 and their upcoming plans for the season is Nicholls Athletics Director, Mr. Jonathan Terrell. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Always glad to be here, Cody.
Well, thank you. Thank you much. So, Game Day 0, this is, and I want everybody listening to really understand how huge this is. Nicholls State University, the Colonels, on national television, the first football game to kick off the season for college football.
No doubt. And right here on U.S. soil.
That's right.
There's
here.
another game somewhere in Ireland, but that one doesn't matter when we're talking about U.S. soil, right?
Correct. Doesn't count. The United States, Nicholls is the first one.
Is the first one. And so we're really excited. There's no better time than now for Nicholls Athletics. We're so excited about the fact that we're about to do something that is history.
It is.
Right? The first time ever that we've been on linear TV that's not a playoff or a championship game. And so this is really, really cool. We're really, really excited about it. There's a list of good things happening, right? You got there's tailgating happening. You have, we call it the Colonel Walk. It'll start about 9:30. The Nicholls State football team will walk across and walk through the tailgate and before they get ready to enter the field to get warmed up. So really exciting times happening right now.
No, it really is. This is huge. And of course, we want all Colonels fans, any prospective Colonels fans, your family, your friends, your cousins, your second removed cousins, aunts, uncle, whatever, to buy tickets and be there and fill these stands to really show up. I mean, this is a huge, momentous occasion for Nicholls State University and first ever in its history.
In its history. And we want to be able to show what Colonel Pride is all about, right? And that is talking about the entire community to come out and be prideful because it is going to be on ESPN. There's some surprises that are happening before the game and some things that are going to happen that's going to be monumental. And so we're really excited about that. And it's military appreciation, our military appreciation game. So there is discounted tickets for retired military. And so we'll do a first responders game later on in the year, but this is going to be a military appreciation. Really excited about getting people out. We have, it's so important. It's not just important for Nicholls. It is so important for the Southland Conference.
Yes.
And so we have ADs across the conference that bought tickets to give to Bantam football teams within our area because they want the place to be full and they want everybody to experience this.
I completely agree. Everybody does. I mean, it is, just like you said, it's a huge deal, not just for Nicholls, but for the Southland Conference. It's also a huge deal for Thibodaux and for Lafourche Parish. I mean, you talk about national television and the exposure that you're going to be getting with that. It's an amazing thing to be able to participate in.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think some of the things you think about ESPN2 being there, the opportunity for B-roll, for tailgating, right? They're going to pass on and see the Bayou.
Yep.
They're all, John Chef Culinary, to be able to do that and, get some B-roll to be able to put that stuff on national TV, to have Nicholls State University, which so many people graduated from and a part of, to have it sitting right there, prime time.
Well, we look forward to seeing the Harvard on the Bayou on ESPN2, and we hope that everybody listening goes and purchases tickets. So, of course, where can everybody go to purchase their tickets for Game Day 0?
Yeah, so go to gocolonels.com and hit tickets, and you'll be able to buy tickets. And if you can't do that, then if you don't have my cell phone number, you can call the office at any point, and somehow we will make sure that you get tickets. And season ticket holders, you'll start receiving, if you haven't renewed your season ticket, you'll start receiving phone calls from special guests getting you ready to be able to get your tickets back.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds great. Everybody listening, go to gocolonels.com. Get your tickets for Game Day 0. Renew your season tickets.
Renew your season tickets.
And we hope to see everybody there on August 23rd for Game Day 0. What time does the game start?
Yeah, high noon.
High noon.
We will have misters. cool zones. I'm trying to avoid every excuse.
That's right. There's
for
no
not
excuse
for you not to
people
be
not to
there.
come out.
That's exactly right.
Well, perfect. We look forward to it, and we're very excited about it. Hope everybody listening goes and gets their tickets and comes and supports on that day. And looking ahead, what else is up at Nicholls Athletics? Y'all got a big season coming up.
Big season coming up. Even when you think about the fundraising season, right? I know everybody talks about it, and it's about to be a campaign, honor the tradition, power the next generation, and getting people back in the fold, having our student athletes out with outreach, being able to get back in the community and be what we used to be. And so really, really excited about that. And then get ready for soccer and volleyball, right? It is. They're not here yet. All the students are not here yet, but we're so excited about having them back and being able to start these seasons and getting all the support that we can from the community.
Fantastic. Well, JT, thank you so much for being on here today. And again, for everybody listening, go to Go Colonels. Get your tickets August 23rd, high noon, game day 0, ESPN 2.
John Gruden's going to be there, Cody. John Gruden bought 50 tickets. He was the first one right after Mr. Rouse's did. Donnie Rouse did. So here we go.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing all the other surprise guests, too, that'll be there that day.
That's exactly right.
It'll be good. JT, thank you so much. Always
Thank you.
a pleasure.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Absolutely. And that is a wrap for today's show. But before you go, we encourage you to visit us at lacajunbayou.com or follow along on our social media at lacajunbayou. We also encourage you to come stop by our brand new visitor center, open in Raceland, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 3. From all of us at Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism, thanks so much for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you back here again next month for a brand new episode of The Local Lafourche.